fucking game. Like, he's gonna have an unreal expectation going forward with working with actual studios if he ever does, and probably get turned down by a lot.
Or just, like they'll offer him a contract and then he'll be like, "Oh, well, I got this, and this when I
And
was
I want to
playing
be
this game."
showcased in all your games.
Yeah, I want content made especially about and for me. And that's not how official studios typically work.
Yeah, no.
You play the content that they want you to play for a set amount of fucking compensation. And
Eh,
maybe they do, which I doubt they do, have some sort of contract with Carbon, but I doubt it because Twitch requires you to say if
yeah,
you're doing a
Twitch
sponsored
and
stream.
YouTube requires that if you are being sponsored by anybody, you have to say it. And he doesn't state it. The other thing also is, and that's the thing, right? It with proper studios, they'll give shout outs, small shout outs, right? To certain streamers or this, that, and the other or
And
whatever.
that's because they're paying them to, so like it's really self-serving because they're trying to get you to go watch their stream or videos to promote their game.
Right, but in reality, they don't really care about their streamers because they can all you're a dime in a dozen. So, but they'll give a small shout out, and depending on how much revenue that streamer brings in, is dependent also what kind of relationship they're built. They might do a small shout out with like the Carbon Bobber, but that's where it ends. You're not building an entire Christmas around one streamer and one streamer alone. Like, dude, it's very unhealthy. And then it like I asked her the other day. We were on stream, and I asked Dean. I was like, the real question is, who's actually obsessed with who?
Yeah.
Like, it almost is like the devs are actually obsessed with Carbon because, like, even during the video, right, when when it came out on Carbon's video for the secret rod, um, from Merlin, even at the end of that, he's like, yeah, Nate messaged me and he told me about this and we already knew and da da da, but he reminded me, and then he's like, I'm not gonna lie, I had this information for 5 days and I didn't do anything with it. Like, so exactly which one's actually obsessed with who? I don't know. I don't know, but it's a strange thing.
Well, it 100% makes me feel maybe not bad for it, but
No, I don't
some
feel
type of
bad, but it
way.
also is cringy. The whole thing's
No, I meant
cringy.
like for Carbon because he's not getting compensated for all of the promoting that he does for the game.
Well, I can't say he's not, right? Because I don't know what they got going on. But
Yeah, true.
I honestly have a sneaking suspicion 90% of everybody, including the staff, isn't getting compensated, or at least not like they should be. Again, that's why I like opening it up for the whole thing with suggestions. If you do it that way, where you're actually writing your suggestions down openly, there is no legalities to that. So you're openly, willingly, and freely giving your suggestions on a form essentially owned by the devs, which would be the Discord channel, owned by the devs. Whereas, like, legally, me talking about my ideas in a stream chat, it's still my stream. So anybody coming in and going, I'm gonna jank your idea, that's still my stream, and I did not write it down. I did not openly give it to anybody, formally give it to anybody. There is no contract there. So them taking it and using it and putting it into their game, that's still informally and still illegal to do. Because I did not write it down in their suggestions, and I did not speak to any devs to do so. Hello, Solo. Which then brings me to my last thing, which I called it literally after dealing with the dickwads of fucking support staff that watch the next update they're gonna do. They're gonna do something with the Cryo Serpent where it can't easily be sold. And if everybody actually looked and read the update logs to this update and the quality life updates, let me go to that so I can read it word for word. While catching or trading a Cryostock Serpent, it will now be automatically favorited in the inventory. Now, I want to make something very, very clear again. There is nowhere in suggestions, starred suggestions or otherwise, where that has ever been brought up. And that was a conversation between me and a moderator inside FISCH support. Which, like I stated to him, that'd be great, but that still does not help me, and I still don't have my Cryoshock Serpent. And that is a fish that was considered a trophy fish and a collector's item and a one-time fish that you could get only once per character. And they were absolute dicks. I have the screenshots from that conversation where they were being completely just outright disrespectful and rude. And then deleted the whole thing. The ticket just got deleted, not closed, deleted after being a complete asshole. And then taunting me, lying to my face, amongst other things. And then lo and behold, what happens? This update.
The exact thing that you suggested, which
No, I didn't
was
suggest. I called that they were
well,
gonna do.
right. So what I mean is when you talked about it in stream, you were like, it shouldn't be that easily sold.
Right, and that's what my argument was to him when I asked, because originally when it happened, everybody in my stream suggested me to message a dev, ask for help. When that didn't work, they told me to go put in a ticket, so I did to try and get my fish restored. And so that's what I tried to do, is try to get my fish back, and they would not do it. And like I said even then, I totally understand the reasoning behind not restoring fish. If it was a regular fish, I wouldn't even be asking. I would just go fish it back up. However, I cannot do that with the Cryoshock Serpent. And since it was a trophy fish and a collector fish, and you can only fish it up once, that fish should have had a prompt or something else and not been able to be sold so easily without there being something telling me, hey, are you sure you want to, sell this fish? So, and I called it afterwards, after dealing with the support, that's what they were going to do. They were going to make it that way after fucking in the update. And that's exactly what they did. However, going back to the lack of professionalism with these devs and with the staff, I have never seen a staff or a dev or a game studio of any kind roll out an update like such and not roll out a compensation with it when it required it. You guys roll out compensation for money for a black market item twice, one of which was very much deserved. The second one was not fucking deserved. I got money for literally no fucking reason.
Yeah.
But yet, something that is legitimately deserved, that you guys clearly did not intend for that fish to be fucking sold, you guys didn't roll out a fucking legit fucking, compensation for that? That's fucked.
Got my last two fish right here. The two you're missing.
I'm starting to think that melting the dude is either
So
frostbite or
just said
melting the
you
dude.
can't get the exotic right now.
What? Why the fuck not?
Why can't we get the exotic right now?
Because I think it has to be winter.
Well, yeah, because it says even in the thing it has to be cold. I mean, technically it's cold, but it's got to be colder.
Everything's fucking frozen. What are you talking about?
It's got
I'm
to
writing something.
be hella frozen.
Apparently.
You got to have
Well,
frostbite.
Go
I
dip
mean,
your
Maelstrom
toes
gives
in
you
the water.
frostbitten. Okay, okay. So then I guess I'm gonna go try and fish up North Stars and quit spamming sundials because I'm just wasting them. I mean, I have them to waste, but
Yeah, because you got literally tomorrow until winter. 23 hours and 38 minutes.
But anyways, that is my rant for the day, because, like, that quality of life update fucking pissed me off. I want my fucking cryo shock back. Dicks.
yeah.
I sit here and shove my pot pie in my face. And pout. I don't know, I'm past pouting, I'm just irritated. And I mainly want it back because I know solely 100% that that update is only because of me. So if that update is because of me, fucking give me back my fish! Dick! Mainly, okay, I keep saying dick. I'm gonna clarify, the only one that was a dick was the two fucking moderators. Not everybody else. I'm just clarifying that. The two moderators were assholes.
But they gotta be frozen. But you can
However, but
raise
clearly
the
that did
frozen
get up
too.
to somebody because, I mean,
But
the update did get done. I mean, so, and I do know that came because of me. So,
the North
there's
Star
that.
whale has to be frostbitten.
Oh, frostbitten.
So you gotta use the maelstrom.
Okay, okay.
What were their names? One of them was Calamunga, which, dude, every time I see that, I think
Cowabunga.
yeah, it's like I think you accidentally fucked up your name. I was trying to say Calabunga. But now that one, I have a screenshot of that one from a notification off my phone that I saw the day after. That one was a message, so it's not the full message because they sent that one and then
No,
immediately deleted the entire fucking support
get up there,
ticket.
Sam. Come on.
And that one was the biggest dick out of all of them.
Come on.
I don't know. He came in the middle of, and I don't know if he wrote, like, opened up a whole new ticket or if he came in on that ticket because I haven't seen or spoke to that one to start with. But Calamunga was one of the moderators, which was the last one that messaged me.
Oh, that asshole.
Dude, he was a fucking douchebag. And he's lucky he closed that support ticket because I was about to get fucking Helen mouthy. Like, I was being extremely nice and polite the entire time until I read that. I'm like, you're lucky you closed it because, bitch scatter is about to come in. Like, you can go eat a bag of dicks.
Hey, Dedox, how many
The
bellies
other
do you
one was
have?
Zappling, who was also an
3,250.
asshole and sat there and tried lying to my face and playing fucking stupid ass head games. Like, bro, you must think I'm a special kind of fucking stupid.
Do you need something?
Well, whenever you
It
get
was it
five,
was extremely distasteful, extremely unprofessional, and I'm sorry, it was mm-mm.
when you get
Mm-mm.
5,000, you want to get a
I'm
frost
dealing with a whole bunch of
totem?
fucking children.
Yeah, well.
Because we're gonna have to get another one of those essence from the frost moon totem.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
Because whenever I get